What's up, guys? A little bit late on getting this video out. I just haven't had a chance to really put it together and do my recap. But this is my recap of day one of the MAC Scottish Festival in McMinnville, Oregon. Y'all that have been following me for a while, you understand and know how good of a games the MAC Scottish Festival is. They do a tremendous job. They really do. Eddie Brown put it great when he said that MAC Scottish Festival punches way above its weight class. It's always been like a hometown games, not this big national affair, but they really do have a really good thing going there. They treat us athletes just as well as any games does, making sure we can put on our best show. And they attract pretty much the best that the Pacific Northwest has to offer. Pretty much everybody who throws well seems like they want to come to McMinnville. And again, that's a testament to the ADs treating the athletes well, giving them the best opportunity to shine. So yeah, like I said, y'all know how I feel about MAC. I will continue to go there year after year. For those of you who don't know about it, I was thrown in the Titan class along with, in the men's Titan, it was myself, Eddie Brown, Jeff Rose, and Jesse Bethke. In the women's class, they had Dravina Rout, Olivia Toole, Dee McGillivray, and Becca Lackey. The idea behind the Titan class is to it's not necessarily a pro class. It's some of the best athletes from around the country that are competing, maybe the best amateur, maybe the best masters, maybe the best lightweight, and a professional athlete as well, just kind of all mixed up together. Hasn't been as much presence from the Masters guys lately because of just the timing with how Masters Worlds has been. Being an October Games, being either the same weekend or the weekend before or after, it's been kind of tough for the Masters athletes to want to commit to MAC as well. But regardless, great talent, always there. It's fun to throw with the group. It really is a chance for us to kind of highlight for a crowd, because we're throwing with people that we don't normally throw with typically. It seems like there's a little less pressure, and then we can get out there and put on a really good show for the crowd. As a result, at least for me, I end up getting out there and throwing pretty well most of the time. This past weekend, I had some high moments and I had some low moments. I'll recap the throws themselves here in just a second, but overall, I had a tremendous time, as I usually do, and I did have some decent throws out there. So if you're on the West Coast anywhere, definitely recommend that you check out MAC Scottish Festival. It's in October every year. And then, really, if you're anywhere in the country, you should come check it out. So that's it. Enjoy the footage of the travel and the footage of the games, and we'll talk about my throwing a little bit. All right.
And Dan Watcher, he competed down at the U.S. Championship.
So we started our weekend with heavy hammer, and I traditionally throw pretty well without blades compared to my bladed throw. So I expected a pretty good outcome on this one, and I managed to set a PR through the 22-pound hammer, 97 feet and some change. Without blades. So, I mean, honestly, I've had a couple of games where I barely threw more than that with my blades in. So I was happy about that. I took first place in this event, kind of as I expected to do. I mean, the rest of the guys, I knew that I was going to have to get my first place where I was supposed to get my first place in the hammers, and then I was going to have to battle it out because I was giving up about 5 inches in height to the next shortest competitor. It's crazy. So I knew height events were going to be crazy, distance events were going to be a struggle, so I needed to get these hammers out there, and I fortunately came through on it. And then, like I said, got into the height events. Everybody else way taller than me. Wob has been a little all over the board this year, from barely making 14 feet to clearing 16 feet easily. I was hoping for 16 feet on this games. Again, new technique for the year that I've been trying to work with on coming in a little bit lower on the backswing allowing for that weight to get to a natural high point, and then letting it accelerate towards the ground more. I still have some fine tuning to do. I have to be more patient. Patience is not my virtue. So we'll have to really work on that. And I can work on that in the off season. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, missed 14 feet a couple of times, made it on the third throw, missed 15 feet a couple of times, made it on the third throw. And then 16 feet, I threw it. That was a throw at 16 feet, I believe. And I threw it into the bottom of the bar real hard. This was my biggest letdown of the whole weekend. This caber, not really hard, not a crazy lot of taper, but I think it's 20-something feet and 110 pounds. Not the biggest caber on the circuit, but I don't know. I just half-assed it. I got this thing to stand up, straight up and down, and then fall over. All it needed was just a touch more speed, and I didn't do it. So I had a no turn on caber, which really screwed me on points, because all the other three guys definitely got a turn. Braemar Stone was the next event of the day. Got a good push out there, 37 foot something, 37 foot 10, I think. Decent push. That stone can go a little bit further, I think. I think I could get a better push into it, but where I was on the day, where I've been with stones this year, perfectly happy with that event. And then the final event of our day, final scored event of our day was the 56, and I managed to tie for first place with the 39 foot 6 or 39 foot 10, but Jesse's second best throw was slightly better, so he got the win on that one. And gave up a point there that I shouldn't have. And then this is probably the highlight of McMinnville. It's the something called the caber relay. So basically what you see here is we team up, one male thrower, one female thrower, and then we start with our cabers up, race down around the barrel, turn the caber, must get a turn, and then the second thrower picks it up and runs, and it's a timed event. So total time between the two throwers, and we put in our valiant effort, but unfortunately Jesse Bethke and Dee McGillivray edged us by just a little bit. So we're gonna come back next year. We're gonna get that title back. I am the reigning two-time caber relay champion with different partners, but we're gonna come back. Jarvina's gonna join us again next year, and we're gonna come for the gold. We ain't gonna mess around with it. We're gonna run with cabers so fast you wouldn't believe. So that's the end of day one. Again, freaking incredible time. If you're anywhere, Pacific Northwest, West Coast, East Coast, middle of the country, Canada, get down to this games. It's just one hell of a time.